What does Guger have planned here? Because they're gonna have something. They knew this Leona was coming. LeBron already taken away. This is solid. It's not surprising, but it gives you some much needed engage.
Moving towards this game number 1. I think it's a tough call, but Sylvie's on his brand. He's looked good on that one in the past. It's a serviceable draft. Let's jump into the Rift for game number 1.
Brand level 1, unfortunately, also quite weak. Do like that Sylvie's gone for Electrocute as Calyx.
Oh, Calyx. He does. He gets the wood in, and they kill it.
Yeah, so
he doesn't die.
Yeah, the problem is the only strong part they have is the Renata. I think outside of that, they are quite weak, so I do think they make the right call by dipping here. Main question becomes, can Sylvie find a way to recuperate? And a lot of that is going to come down to Calyx and Mihao, their early laning. They pick up the blue buff already, and Brand should be fine as oh god.
Oh dear, oh Mihail. There's the flash out, keeps himself alive, hits level 2 as well, so he might have survived an auto attack if Keen had have gone all in. But the thing is, it's kind of damage done. It's really difficult.
Hey, there were a couple of years where it was a little bit easier, okay?
That's true.
I blame Afrika for that one.
There's a double pulverized. Jiwoo getting taken down very, very low. It is going to be first blood going over to the cow, so Guga collects that as Lehens does go down. But they kill Jiwoo, so he has to walk back to the lane, so he's not going to get the experience for these minions, and more importantly, he doesn't get any more money. As Sylvie is going to be able to find the E on to Canyon. He might have to leave here, of course.
Look at
trees
that.
don't like fire. Does manage to collect the Rift Scuttler, but Sylvie's still doing a fair bit of work here. There's the flash out, and Canyon realizes this Brand does some damage.
Actually been able to find great pathing here, and might die.
Yeah, is that a caster curse, or is that just a... Yeah, I think that might be. That is going to be Chovy picking up a kill onto the Brand.
I want to go back to last year's summer. It was the summer of...
Oh, no!
So mean.
That is so rude!
It was the summer of KT.
Yeah.
And a large part of that was the fact that Eamon was playing a lot of Ezreal and just alone in the lane.
He was doing it on Leona originally, but of course then just decided to do it on everything. As Calyx is in trouble, he is just going to explode, and Chovy, that's a solo kill.
Oh, the tragedy there is it's the kill that Chovy got onto Sylvie that actually kills him.
Yeah, the double
It's the rep buff that ends up being the big difference maker. We're already starting to see some struggles, and Nongshim, again, the only team standing between Gen.G and a perfect round robin.
But at the same time, okay, I'll hold that thought for a moment here as True Shot Barrage does so much damage to Jiwoo, who's lit on fire as well. Lehens is still looking for it, wants to give the kill over to Pays, and he will. There's the fadeaway ignite as Lehens is drinking the potion, and it's not going to be enough.
You know, he's living his best life, getting the kills as...
Oh, we get the replay of this. Oh, well. He just had a giggle about it. Of course, Cloud is just the best, but it doesn't help you do more damage, just helps you move more fast. As Zenith Blade does bring Lehens in, finds 2 with the Solar Flare as well, and now Keen is running amok. He is taking a lot of damage. He will be taken down to the Ren. True Shot Barrage onto 3, and so it's a 1-for-1. But now there's also this turret getting taken down exceptionally low. Headbutt Pulverize comes in. Lehens actually taxiing to Jiwoo here, as the turret still hasn't gone down.
Yeah.
Lehens still, he should be very dead, as the Eclipse keeps him alive for a long time. But that actually may have, oh no, wasn't enough to buy them time to get the first turret blood. I thought that maybe it was going to work out.
Realistically knows he's dead as Keen might die again.
He could certainly be in a whole host of trouble, and there it is. There's the flash over. Mihail's going to be able to grab that kill with the help of his jungler. No, but it had to be the, what is it, the exception that proves the rule?
Exactly. It's one of the things that make him so pressing to play into is Gugur. He's not afraid. Engage call?
Should he be? Maybe not. As Calyx trying to offer some rockets over there is True Shot Barrage for a little bit of softening, and Jiwoo down to 50%.
Mihao doesn't die here because if you lose an inner this early on, it's a classic Gen.G play to really build that lead, and there we go.
Yeah, they're going to dive in on top of Lehens. He's going to get taken down so incredibly low. That is Pays grabbing the kill. And in a turret then going to be falling down. You mentioned something about this not being necessarily a good thing. What about if they lost every single one of their towers? The outer does get taken on the top side of the map. here moving into the next phase of the game. Sort of like late mid-game right now, but we're getting towards teamfight territory pretty soon. Okay, this isn't teamfight, this is just two people fighting. Mihail does have a decent Naba, throws Keen against the wall. Keen's going to be able to make it out as okay. That is a Nature's Grasp being thrown in, and Nongshim sort of just standing their ground here, as we can see. This buffer might need to be good, as Chovy does spot all of Nongshim.
Experience, I think about half a level behind.
And actually now moving towards this mid lane, as True Shot Barrage is going to go over two of the carries here that were rotating in.
Maybe just flip an Ashe?
Perhaps. Well, Solar Flare is going to connect onto the flashless Brand. Not a lot of follow-up, though, as the Nature's Grasp does come in. Chovy just free-hitting. Pay's doing the same thing. Mihail looking for the backline, but his front line's just getting destroyed. Chovy kind of getting sandwiched here, as now the rocket jump is going to come in. He flashes after the Callista, and she will be taken out. Wallop avoided. Mihail running for the hills, throwing houses around, but Gen.G aren't too worried about that. This will be the team fight win. Can they find the follow-up kills is the question, though, as Pays, he wants to get, and there is the Mystic Shot. Now Mihail is Mini-Na, he's just going to die. That's going to be the ace. And Gen.G not looking like they're going to be losing here in game number one.
A lot invested into a member that wasn't that easy of a kill initially, but I think the sixth man playing a large part there.
Yeah, another Solar Flare comes in. They're all just ganging up on Guga, but he does get a Fate's Call. Canyon possibly out of position, but Chovy makes his way in. True Shot Barrage comes down, and oh my goodness, they're just melting! The Brand burnt down the tree like fire is supposed to do, but then his whole team just got wiped out. There is the leap strike over onto Calyx. G was trying to do some things here as Lahens once again lying in the dirt, but there's another counter-strike. There is another ace, back-to-back, and now the last inner turret's going to go down. This game might be nearing its end.
Keen says, thank you very much.
Oh, in the meantime, there's a special tree livery into the back line, as Lahens trying to keep himself alive, Canyon doing the same thing, and they will succeed for the moment, as they're just throwing people in one after the other. Keen now trying to leap strike out, not actually able to pull off the same miracle that the other two did. As Nongshim, they'll get a pick, and they'll create some space for themselves in this game.
Creating space.
Yeah, that's what I went with.
I like it.
I don't know.
I think they're fighting valiantly out. I just don't think it matters. I think that unless Sylvie gets the steal of a lifetime here.
4 versus 5, though. See where the Gen.G do go for the turn. They have so much money. The Flash Seer not going to connect there from Sylvie. This time Baron has joined Nongshim and is fighting Chovy here, as you can see, doing a lot of damage. Mihail does have a decent Naba, but doesn't have a lot of health. And now Pei is able to Arcane Shift his way out. True Shot Barrage almost just kills the Brand, and Pays knows that he's out of position, and even the Pillar of Flame's going to miss. That is going to be a solo kill. There's going to be the Baron going down as well. There's a teleport into the top lane. All sorts of things are happening.
It's a formality, Atlas. They're taking Baron. They're TPing top. And Bay says, hey, give me my snack.
Yeah.
I want to get Sylvie.
And that was 4v5 in that moment.
Yeah, it was.
I guess there was some lower health bars and some big wallets.
Chovy and Pays were alive. That's all that Gen.G needs.
Well, there's a flash in from Keen here as well. As I understand, Jonah Strong, it's very hard to keep up with this, but the double knockups are pretty good. Keen looking for Jiwoo, but he flashes away now. Pays chasing after them. Chovy and Canyon are probably going to win the game, but let's have a look down there. Yeah, there it is. True Shot Barrage going to connect. Really nicely done. Well done there from Jonah Strong to catch that kill. And Sylvie has spawned just like Donald Glover, into the room with the pizza. Everything's on fire. It's just not looking great, as the Nexus is going to go down, and Gen.G only one win away. KT also managing to achieve that one, but they will be by themselves. Well, if they do go with the Jace, they don't have a lot of frontline. It is just sort of Braum as the whole giving them the door situation. And it might just be Cassante. This feels like opting in to having a rough time in lane. Just have to see whether they can get across the line against the Noodle Boys with this double AP mid-jungle. Maybe it could be a problem that could be exploited by Nongshim. Let's jump into the rift for game 2.
That's okay, never mind. I made the read that the Cassante was because you're looking to, pay respect to Nongshim at a grid. No, it's a lane swap. The fact that Sylvie actually gets the start
Lahens just
huge.
flashed towards Mihail as That's a lot of damage. We are pressing the attack, most certainly.
I actually think that's not too bad a trade for Nongshim, because realistically, Mihao should not be getting anything anyway. So top side is being taken. Oh,
dear.
No. Oh, the pings.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he has an inkling, obviously. We do have Mihao spotting this as well. Wait.
Oh, he is able to secure it. As Canyon now looking for Mihail once again. Level 3 here. Let's see whether he can actually land the Q. There's the flash. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mihail doesn't know where Braum is. So I don't think he actually dies if he gets hit by that Q, but he doesn't know whether or not there is a Braum. Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah, this is one of those things where sometimes these matchups get skewed by all sorts of different things. I'm not entirely sure how it was only Doran that's been able to win in the matchup.
Gain a bigger advantage because of the lower resistances. Keen, there might be actually a window here as Mihail
nice little double knockback there as Mihail down to 300. Sylvie's going to move on in though, and they didn't start tanking up this turret as Keen just getting jumped on. He flashes to get himself out of the way, and there is the kill! Onto his opposite number, and now Sylvie could be in trouble as well. Oh god, it's just going all wrong. There's the Pillar of Flame to connect. The passive has been unlocked. And yes, Twisted Advance is not really going that direction. It is, it's Twisted Retreat, unfortunately, as Genji will put the tree in the ground.
Because if Miao is... Oh, okay, well, I'm just going to keep talking because I think this game is very rapidly going down. And this is...
I'll do a little bit of play-by-play. Calyx died. Continues. Precisely what's going to happen. On vision there as the Hawkshot did come on through. And Canyon, he'll turn up as well. And Nongshim kind of thought that those abilities were aimed at them. They weren't. It was all about just getting as much as they could. As okay, Keen going all out. Looking for the angle here against Jiwoo. He's 1 versus 2, by the way, guys. 1 versus 2. The Keen Sante is looking for it. Doesn't find the Q there, though. As now,
have they done
some
it?
Cooldowns are back as now Keen Alcove Gaming, and he's just getting corralled. Oh my goodness, it was close, but it's no cigar. As now Sylvie's going to get flashed on by Pays. One more arrow, and that is going to go into the tree. This is kind of chaos. Walk moving forward.
So fun.
As arrow connecting here. There's the flash forward from Lehens as well. He puts up the door, but the Inspire movement speed going to get Gugu out of there just fine, and that is a bunch of cooldowns now utilized by Genji.
Yeah, thanks to the orange buff, Pays is actually very fat. Also has red buff. Yeah, actually, funnily enough, Atlas, on the next patch, so not live, but the patch after that, all boots are getting nerfed.
I think not having as many stats makes you more tired when you're in the shoes, though, so I think it's still a bit of a nerf, as Lehen's taking a fair bit of damage. Pillar of Flame coming down, though, is... Okay, Lehen's going to be able to block the Nature's Grasp, but then just straight up dies. It is going to be a trade, as now Pays kind of been unlocked. Jiwoo does get over the wall, though. It's 1 for 1. That does mean that the Drake, though, goes over to Genji.
Yeah, opening with Q, so...
That's a move.
Realistically, not a lot of chance, but just the burn of the Faded Ashes already being very annoying here.
Yeah.
It might be in a bit of trouble if the Root ends up connecting, which it does.
And Pays really wanted to help try and get this kill, as he is going to move on forward. That is going to be the cleanse used, and now Sylvie did manage to push him into turret range. And that means that that is just a free kill. Canyon going to slurp that one up. Oh god.
Yeah, things are dire. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh. Well, we do have Gugu in the area with heal.
Well, we do have Sylvie in the area without a health bar, I don't think. He is going to flash away, gets the shield here from Gugu. As Canyon moves in, is it just going to be a swap, though, as, oh god, the Pillar of Flame. That's a lot of damage.
No!
As now Sylvie realizes there's no really other place to go. As he sidesteps, there's the Pillar. And now Jiwoo and Pays are fighting one another. It is just both of them going down. I think that benefits Nongshim, right? Like, you go 1 for 1. Anytime that happens and you're behind, you're feeling pretty good.
That's a shutdown,
Oh, that
baby.
is a big old shutdown.
Woo!
And Lehens is just making sure that he keeps everyone in their lane. Ow. Winters by connecting. Yeah, that is a Q with some points into it as well as, grubs do come down. There's the arrow. That is going to follow up immediately. Gugu just goes down. Sylvie trying to offer some sort of cover fire as now Canyon He wants to kill the tree. He will be able to find the pillar on top of him. Twisted Advance does come on through, but he's stunned up. And that is another kill going to Pace. 6-1-1 on the Ashe, and they're not slowing down.
But it felt like a fun adventure movie.
It did.
You know, it really did. As we take a look, oh man, if he hit that one Q, that could have been the difference maker. Nicely done there. Flash to guarantee that he actually gets the Q.
You know, it's necessary, but it's a bit depressing documentaries.
Oh, no.
You know, where you learn something really important, but not something happy. As Pace is going to find Mihail. He needs to hit that Mega Gnar, and he will be able to get there, as you could see. But this is just the rotate around, take as many turrets as you possibly can, augment the coffers. And this game plan has been working out very, very well. Canyon looks for the Pillar of Flame, doesn't find it. As the Mantrid Q does come on forward from Guga as well, as inner turret now under fire. What do they do about it? What can they do about it? Double knockups come in. There's flashes forward as Canyon will get that first one. It's actually Pace as the teleport is interrupted. The Fate Seal did come out.
Hit it!
And Calix, yeah, he's actually going to find one. Doesn't find that Q, and Chovy, he finds the turret, so he's not going to be going down. And Genji, yeah, it's now almost 10,000 gold.
And add a brand on top of that.
Oh?
So maybe they can take Chovy.
Okay.
Oh, he has, yeah, he doesn't need Flash, I guess.
Well, there's a teleport coming in from Keen as well, and so now Nongshim wondering whether they can get this 3 versus 2 happening. As Chovy gets taken down relatively low. Keen still very healthy though, so they do have to be careful.
Oh, look away, Atlas.
All right, Rift Herald going on a run. And is he going to crash, kind of like Lehens did? Looks like the answer's probably no here. As he gets round the dead turret, that has definitely confused a bunch of people in the past. As yes, the Mantrid Q did fly in, but it doesn't do anything at all. And we're going to get another charge where he is going to go. As yep, Canyon is gonna.
Lehens!
It's actually the Lehensing. He just does. Sorry, Lehens just jumps in and does the Lehens.
But he should die there, okay? Remember,
Yeah,
we had to
did it
get the
last time.
funny highlight.
I know, and he's probably still cackling. And I kind of thought that it was once again Canyon that dived in, but obviously if they are just going into enemy territory, it was Lehens. Yeah, and they look like they already have it. You know, as okay, Fate Sealed comes in, grabs 2 of them, as now Pace trying to kite it out, but he's not going to be able to do so. Mihail's going to get stunned up, but he'll have Mega Gnar so quickly, and there is the double stun into the wall. The knockback, and Canyon is going to be taken down, but the Keen Sante is still there, and they're running out of damage. Jiwoo trying to get what he wants done, but oh dear, he gets into range, but so does Jiwoo and locks him down with an ulti. Genji overstepping and are finally punished. And Genji, they're just going to start the Baron.
They do have double Leandri and a fat Ashe.
Yeah. And now Sylvie is in position. I guarantee that.
Come on, Sylvie!
Can they actually find it? There's the Nature's Grasp. We've got flashes actually coming on through here. As out goes Calix once again. Mihail, he gets the Gnar, but he also just goes down. And my God, they get the Baron, but at what cost, Chronicler? As Calix is the last man standing, he's going to have to try and get out of there.
No!
And he'll be interrupted. And Santa Claus just going to give him the thumbs up. I think that gets him at least off the naughty list, but it doesn't allow him to avoid the Death Chamber.
Oh, Nongshim. So dumb.
And MVP still went to the crank.
And it
you
should
love
have.
to see it as Pillar of Flame comes down. Guga is really dead. Jiwoo also tagged here. Riley's going to slow him down as now Lehens looks for him with the Winter's Bite, gives him the present as it were. And now a teleport is going to deliver the Azir to this bottom lane. They're going to clean up the rest of these inhibitors as they find them. I think only 2 are going to be required. They would like to finish this one off. The minion waves are getting thinner, I guess. Oh, another one conga lining in here towards the bottom side. Nongshim, if they want to stay in this, they're going to have to find some sort of 4v5 miracle here, as Guga is actually already back.
He's only level 10, Atlas.
Yeah, I mean, that's death time attack is okay. They go in, pulls back immediately. The Gnar just explodes, though.
Oh,
I think he used the ulti as now Chovy gets a couple of flashes, hunting for the sweep. And now the minions and the rest of Genji are just getting to work on these turrets. Oh my goodness, Pace. Every auto just feels like it does a million. Jiwoo also, with these Mystic shots, is starting to hurt. But unfortunately, they're just not in a position where it matters at all. And Lehens is just going to present the door and say thank you very much for the history-making 18 wins in a row in the LCK. No other team has done so here in Korea.
The LCK's first perfect round robin. Absolutely mind-boggling achievement.
And you can see it's not the normal amount of jubilation because it felt like it was a relatively quick game.